When it starts to rain, that mean my database is getting more information from outer space.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Marlawn Heavenly. This channel is dedicated to the Sherlock homies. If you don't have this book, you are not a Sherlock homie. That's my book, The Edict of Marlawn. It's a daily journal on my thoughts and rituals for every day of the year. Information below. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views. We don't count likes. We count Sherlock homies. So if you don't have my book, this video, this channel is not for you. Wait, you can be an affiliate. You just can send me a text within the last 30 days. You can send me an email or write a letter or donate $1. All you have to donate $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate and you're welcome. But if you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you're not a Sherlock homie, you got a bounce partner. No. Alright. Till next time, people. I'm out. I'll be copying Fitch. Polo. Let's go.
If all you had was that video, in this case, hey, that's her granddad, and how awesome is that he took her to Walmart.
But as this video shows, they don't stay in the store. Instead, Smith leads the 8-year-old outside to his van, where they get in and drive away.
911 Robinson. I'm at Walmart. I think my daughter's been taken.
What do you mean?
Taken by a stranger. I can't find her.
Okay, and she was last seen with this man?
Yes, he said he was going to McDonald's and he hasn't been there because the store is closed right now. I had a bad feeling about him.
Okay.
He knew it was closed. That's how he went with her and they saw it was closed and they was going to them. He said there's a McDonald's close by.
How long have you been looking for you? When was the last time you saw your daughter? How long ago?
About half an hour ago.
All protectors of children need to know that these predators are out there, and there is a level of blame when you entrust someone you do not know to be around your child who is defenseless.
I had a bad feeling. I thought, well, I feel like pinching myself because this is too good to be true. He was giving my 8-year-old too much attention. He wanted her to buy these really tall shoes that were women's shoes, and I told him no.
You know, listen, I know people don't like her. It was a bad decision, but think about it. She is vulnerable. She has no money. She is desperate, and she's manipulated. She's a victim, like Cherish is a victim.
I don't want him to kill her. I should have told him no.
Despite Rain's pleas on the 911 call, when police respond, they don't initially classify this as an abduction, rather a missing persons case. Authorities wouldn't even inform the media or issue an Amber Alert for at least 6 hours.
Oh, man. That Beverly Hills cop. So, if anything come from my channel, I think the gray area of law enforcement needs to be changed. That's not okay. That's not okay. Any rational person listening to the story, no, he didn't got you.
I don't think law enforcement actually believed her. This is my opinion. So as a result of law enforcement saying, hey, we're a little skeptical, we may not believe the mother's story in this case, I think they could have found him with Cherish sooner, and we do not know if that means she still would have been alive.
The next morning, police finally tracked down...
No, and I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. It's going to be unpopular. How can I say this? Stereotypes. Man, my people is super branded with our stereotypes. Super branded. So, y'all know them. Watermelon, chicken, stupid, thieves, kill our own. You guys know our stereotypes because they are marketed towards you. I'll be damned if this is not a white man stereotype. Because if I have to walk around with motherfuckers thinking I'm a motherfucking criminal, I'm a thief, I'm stupid, the foul on me unseen is I'm stupid. Fuck that shit. The foul on me first seen is I'm a thief. Fuck that shit. And I have to walk around with that shit. And I'll be damned if the white man foul is not, he's a pedophile. And I know the jacket stereotype on my people is fucked up and it's wrong. So's the one on you. But why the fuck I gotta wear mine? Like I said, I make a deal. When I'm walking to the store and them white bitches grab their purse, I should be grabbing my kids when the white man walk around. If you want to grab your purse on the elevator, I'm going to grab my kids on the elevator when your white ass get on there. The stereotype shouldn't be used to judge an individual, but fuck that shit, man. Y'all do it to me. How I'm going to steal your purse on the elevator? That's why I'm going to grab my kids every time a white dude over 48 a white dude, period. Oh, come over here, baby. Come over here. Let me hold you. White man's on the elevator. You know how many bitches grab their purse when they see me? Bitch.
Smith as he's driving his van on the highway. They also receive a new call.
Hi, we're calling about a suspicious van over here, a white van. It was parked behind some bushes. It's not there anymore, but we don't know if he dumped anything because we heard a girl just got abducted from Walmart.
Authorities then find the worst. Cherish's dead body lying in the marsh of a creek.
This depraved indifference to life and the clear ability to just injure someone who is so defenseless and small just shows a level of sociopathy that we actually come to know.
I keep saying, I'm not going to... Hey, my mind tried to give me a word that I have never said in my life. About once a day, my brain give me a word to say that I have never said in my life. This word, clout blanche. What is that? I can't even try to pronounce that, Marlawn. Clout blanche. I can't. People don't even know what word it is because of how I'm trying to pronounce it. And you gave me that to say. They're just gonna give them. Fuck you. Get the fuck. Who the fuck are you? I wish I could say that word. What about what? Oh, I was saying they give the government, whatever word Marlawn was about to try to get me to say, we hand the government the right to carry out God's laws, and sometimes we forget it's not God's laws. We can get other people to carry out laws for us. I'd be willing to finance if you're charged with killing and raping a minor, when you let out, there's a group of people that are going to come find you and kill you. I give my taxes for wars. I feel stronger about that than oil. I feel stronger about that than selling dope. I pay money for you guys to lock up people for 20 years, forever, for nonviolent crimes. You guys are not God. The government is not God. So if I can pay another man to carry out unjust punishment, I can outsource. So don't have me get with the right people. Go to the black web, come back in third person, and start financing this justice. And I'm telling you, if I came across somebody who was financing that justice, I think I'm donating. I'm donating to, if the court. This is hypothetical. This is just a mind experiment. I'm donating to any organization that's based upon somebody being found guilty of killing and raping a minor. If they ever get out, if you get out at 70, that organization is going to come and squeeze that little oxygen tube until you're dead. So we don't have to wait for these people are not God, they're government, thinking that they're right. But we can't. I don't agree with nobody completely ever in my life.
So I don't agree. So I can't just let the government handle everything because I haven't met a person I agree with everything they say. So why would I treat the government like I agree? So I will outsource that justice. I will donate to an organization who was based upon killing these motherfuckers when they get out. 88, nah, you picked the wrong wheelchair. We about to take that wheelchair and we're going to strap one wheel around your neck with a rope and the other half on an 18-wheeler. And we're going to shoot your oxygen tank and blow you up in that bitch, going to 85 down the wrong way with a Tesla driver. And we're going to have that Tesla driver crash into the Pacific Ocean. Then we're going to go recover it. We're going to find your DNA and we're going to blow that bitch. We're going to blow your bones up. I'm just being stupid. I'm just saying. I'm down to finance killing these motherfuckers when they get out of jail, hypothetically. And if I was the man, when I first get out the military, I might be y'all guy. Fuck these motherfuckers. You know what? That's what got my channel shut down. I kid. I joke. The government and everything is perfect. It works perfectly. There's no need for us to do anything crazy like what we believe in. Let's go.
In fact, the way Mr. Smith is.
I had a strange feeling about him when I first met him. He took her to the dressing room twice, and I was hoping that she would be okay.
8-year-old Cherish.
Ooh, I'm giving you a pass. I'm trying to give you a pass, mama, because I know what this is about. You thought he wanted that. You thought he wanted your pussy. So your low self-esteem and low finances got you blind. And the crazy thing about it was, if your pussy wasn't subconsciously for sale, this would have happened. You thought he wanted your pussy. And if he got it like that, McDonald's and Walmart, guess what, mama? His ugly old ass was about to get your pussy.
Perrywinkle is found dead the morning after being abducted at a Walmart in Jacksonville, Florida. The autopsy would reveal she had been repeatedly sexually assaulted and then strangled to death. Donald Smith is arrested and later charged with first-degree murder, rape, and kidnapping.
It shows me that, number one, it was someone who was absolutely enraged, and number two, it was someone who had done this before.
What's even more disturbing, Smith is a sex offender with a long...
Ding, motherfucking ding. I'm not the smartest man in the world. Hell, I'm not the smartest man in this body. I tell you one thing. When is gonna be a case when they didn't already have the dickhead? I told you certain things that you get caught doing, you're gonna have to come back for another lifetime. You gotta come back for another lifetime for that to go away. Anybody comments below, show me not a first time offender. None of these shit has the first time offenders. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. If you get caught speeding, you get caught doing drinking and driving, you have did that over 100 times. The catching of you speeding is not for that day. It's for the habit of speeding. You're getting that $100 ticket because they caught you then, and that's why people mind is like compartmental. Marlawn, I know that was the easy one, but you know I can't even say that. No, people. Hey, you trying to tap dance? Okay, you can tell me, but I'm not repeating them. The people they put their brains like little sections, and they don't understand the bigger picture. So the $100 fine don't represent, oh, I was only going 4 over. My question to you is, have you ever sped it? How you say? You got me flustered. Do you speed and get away with it? So that DUI, it's not really for that DUI. Oh, I wasn't really drunk. Put me over for no reason. The question is, do you drink and drive? So once you understand that, you understand why these people, what's wrong with the system is them little things they get caught, depending on what it is, that is our only chance to get them off the street. So once you let somebody out with a DUI, that was your chance to stop them from fucking killing somebody on the road. And the reason why I'm verbalizing that is kind of like connected to me. Like I try not to get drunk, but I have fell into this. Even though I should drink a lot, I fell into this soccer mom way of drinking. In that case, when that case with the kids and shit, I was like, man, I don't allow myself to get that drunk where I can see myself doing that. But I should just start thinking, shit happens. Shit happens. And I'm not, after, I would say this, after these cases, it's like a flight or fight thing. And I never even thought about it, so I would have to be put in that situation to find out what type of guy I am. But now I have programmed my brain. Like when you don't think about it, you don't know until flight or flight. It's like an instinct thing. So now I have programmed my brain to, I'm not running. I'm not running. When I'm not now, I have had that meeting with myself and say any fuck shit I get caught up in, I'm gonna face it. I'm just gonna face it. So now that's the case and that's a law in my mind. I had to sew up the vulnerabilities of being in situations like that, and just them thought processes going through my mind and shit. Gotta kind of got me like put alcohol on the side. I had to take a time out. I had to think about what's right for me, and being that I'm not gonna run from anything. I'm not running. I won't be. What's that dickhead name? Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm not running like him. What's that bitch name? Grossman, Rebecca Grossman. I'm not running like her. All these fucking spineless people, they run. And being that I can't run no more, I walk real slow now. But that's not the case. I'm just talking about mentally, verbally, and just I'm not running. I'm not running from situations. So I have to make sure I'm right in certain situations, as right as I can be, because I'm not running from shit. I'm not running from shit. I'm not running from no hit and run. I'm not running from no people with opposite opinions with me when I got an AR-15. I'm only running if my math shows me. Running could be verbally, or I'm only running. I'm like, but do you see that case? You see that case with the shooting? Oh, they was in the yard bullying that dude, and that dude missed them shots on purpose. They acting like he didn't have a gun, just popped, and they still was talking shit after they got shot. And old girl don't know how to play dead, and still talking shit. Old boy yell, get shot, yell and call the police. Put it this way, he might still be alive. You yell, I'm not calling the police. I'm sorry. I'm not calling the police. This is my fault. I'm not calling the police. Go in the house and close the door. I swear I'm not calling the police. I'm not telling them it's you. That's, if I was saying anything, that's what I would be saying. I will run when y'all got the ups on me. I will act like a punk if you got the ups on me. I will use my brain until I have the upper hand. That's about as best I can say about Marlawn running. So, man, I'm going to have to break this down into sections. This is only like a 22-minute video, and it's becoming long. And I've noticed I got to keep my videos under 30 minutes. That's the thing I'm coming up with. Marlawn try to stick around 30 minutes. I don't want to be, I'll be talking a bunch of bullshit. I don't want to take up people's time like that. All right. Tommy Hilfiger.
Hey, real quick, I make these videos for one reason. I'm sitting in mind. This is where I make my videos at. I make these videos for one reason. People who own my book, The Edict of Marlawn. It's a 700-plus page book, daily journal, my thoughts and rituals every day of the year. Information below. If you don't own that book, you cannot be a Sherlock homie. But you can be a Sherlock affiliate. All you have to do is write me a letter, send me a text, send me an email, donate $1, just $1. Within the last 30 days, you're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you haven't did that, if you don't own my book, you got to get up out here, partner. It's not for you. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. This is for my Sherlock homies. Appreciate y'all. Till next time.
Polo. Abercrombie and Fitch. Let's go.
Criminal career, arrests ranging from burglary to battery to crimes against kids, including when he was caught masturbating in front of 2 minors. Yet on the day of Cherish's kidnapping, he was out free.
Every instance where he could have been incarcerated or hospitalized for long periods of time, he seemed to skate by and get out. And the individual reasons may have made sense for each individual case, but at some point there should have been a totality of the circumstances to say he's been given this opportunity and this opportunity,
Man.
and he is a perfect.
Hey, did my mug shots they showing, man? Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me, man? Are y'all kidding me? This is why I stay isolated from society. Because I feel I have something to offer. But I cannot guarantee that I wouldn't throw my life away for killing somebody like this. I can't guarantee that. This is just a thought experiment. Just freestyle talking. Where was I? Oh, I can't guarantee that I won't throw my life away from for being overwhelmed with disgust and justice. Then I might try to run. I hit his ass. Like how about this? I make a deal with you. And this is hypothetically speaking. This is the honest thing I could say. This is hypothetically speaking. This is the most honest thing I could say. If I was on vacation and I just bought a rental car, I get in my rental car completely sober because I'm trying to stop. And off subject but on subject. You know why? Because it's the little things that get black people killed. It's the little things. It's the little things. So I almost gotta be perfect for my life not to be in jeopardy. So I gotta watch this turning signals. You get killed for not using turning signals. Can't be selling no fucking cigarettes. You get killed for selling cigarettes. You get killed for a fake $20 bill. You get killed for being drunk. You get killed for being high. Maybe not high because you move a lot slower. I digress. If I was on vacation, just got a rental car, hypothetically speaking, this is totally the truth. This dickhead, because I got a funny type of memory. How you walk and how you move is just as most important as your face. If I look to the right, I'm at the stop sign, at the stoplight. This dickhead was walking across the street on my way to the boat on vacation in the rental car. I'll run him over. Oops, I dropped my cell phone and I wouldn't go anywhere. And I would light my ass off about dropping my cell phone, look up, and I hit him. I heard a bump. I turned around. I didn't see anything, and I backed over his ass. I thought I heard another bump. I said, I better go to the police department, and I ran his ass over again. Breathalyzer, pass. Don't have a history, pass. Total accident, depends on how they judge me. I'll do that 3 for that. I'll do that 5 for that. They ain't gonna give me more than 5. I'm sober. I'm not a criminal. It was an accident. I will pull out my automobile and pop this motherfucker in the head if I saw him. Pretty much, no matter how good my life is going, I don't think I could stand there as he walk in front of my car. I don't think I could. Hypothetically speaking, I'm being totally honest. Let's go.
Perpetrator that's going to reoffend, he shouldn't be out on the street. I almost feel like he had 9 lives, and that's not a good thing. It took the murder of an innocent 8-year-old for those lives to catch up with him.
He became sexually aware at 5 years of age. He started to engage in voyeurism and public masturbation by 10 years of age. He had a traumatic brain injury with loss of consciousness and scalp laceration.
Hey, they brought out all the white man passes for this dickhead.
At 9 years of age, this is his historical behavioral issues that I would call concerning.
Smith's trial began on February 12, 2018, over 4 years after Cherish's death. The prosecution's first witness, Rain Perrywinkle.
What did he say to you when you walked out the front door of the Dollar General?
If you really want that dress, I'll get it for you. He got snappy with me because I wouldn't get in the van.
I think part of what troubled people about her testimony is her honesty. Why did you ever let her around him?
I felt foolish after that. I thought I was just being paranoid.
She's heartbroken, she's devastated, but also she's honest.
Ma'am.
I'm going to tie this back to vulnerability and loneliness. And through personal experience, loneliness is just a desert you got to walk through. Just keep walking, baby girl. This is personal. Keep walking. Like, as an outside looking in, I don't think people would think I'm a lonely motherfucker. Man, I walked through that desert as a kid. I didn't have no fucking friends like that. I didn't even talk. So I walked through that desert as a kid. Just keep walking. I know you get thirsty for attention. I know you get thirsty for love. But just keep walking. Keep walking, man. You don't even know what thirst is. You don't even know what a lack of attention is. So people who out there, because that stuff will start manipulating your decisions. You just gotta keep walking. Loneliness is just it's like fear. It's not real. It's not real. We all are more than one entity. There's no such thing as loneliness. I got 7 people inside me right now. And they all talking. And Marlawn try to fucking impress the world. If anybody gonna get us in trouble, it's gonna be Marlawn. If anybody get in trouble, because his ass always trying to tap dance and do some shit. And he love him some white folks. Let's go.
When your daughter followed after this defendant towards McDonald's, was that the last time you ever saw your daughter alive?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't have any further questions.
While the prosecution would present a strong case,
Is that him?
the defense did a curious thing. In their opening statement, they seemed eager to fight and even cast blame on Rain.
Do not make any fixed opinion at this moment.
But when it came time for Smith's team to cross-examine Rain, Smith says no. In fact, the defense chose not to call any witnesses nor offer a closing argument.
Oddly, if you blame Rain, it doesn't really help your case because you're essentially saying that she was so negligent that she allowed such a crazy killer like your client to then have contact with the children. So it doesn't really advance the theory very much. It was really tone deaf, insensitive, and they backed off.
We would learn...
Hey, this white man sitting up there with a chip on his shoulder. He's sitting up there like he been through this his whole life, and this is not the end of him. There's no remorse in this man. He's sitting up there like his brain should have been blew out that night. This guy is sitting up there playing this little game y'all set up. And allegedly speaking, but being totally honest with you, I can't play that game. I can't play that game with this dude, man. I can't play that game. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at. They just stay where they at. I'm gonna stay in the mountains away from this crazy shit and just watch it. You can't turn the righteous switch off of me, off where I can guarantee you to stay off. Cause you put me in prison, I'm probably going. If I'm doing life, I'm probably gonna kill this dude. Put me on vacation, I'm gonna run his ass over.
Hey y'all, instead of wasting time saying it every day, these videos are for Sherlock homies only. Sherlock homie, to become a Sherlock homie is one way. You gotta have my book, The Edict of Marlawn. There's no way, damn, I look rough. There's no way you're a Sherlock homie without my book. So, but you can become a Sherlock affiliate. To become a Sherlock affiliate, all you have to do is send me a letter, send me an email, send me a text, donate $1 within the last 30 days, you're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you're not a Sherlock homie, you got to get up out here, partner. Nah, you got to go. You got to go. Same for you. Try snitching.
People, we're back. We're back. I don't know. Talking. Let me just get through this case. Damn, I'm taking forever for this case. A side note, tell you something about me. I don't do phones. I don't answer phones for people I know, and the people who love me. I got off Facebook like 10 years ago, and it has been a struggle to even keep a phone. I didn't even want a phone for that whole time. So now I got more than one phone. I got a phone number out there. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't even answer the phone for people I know. Either I got two phones, and I better be expecting a phone call if I'm thinking about answering it. I think my real phone, I think I have 850 missed calls. I think I have over 300 voicemails. Maybe I should go through that one day and show you. Let's find out who called Marlawn in the last fucking 4 years. All right, I'm just don't do it. If I'm telling you how to get in contact with me, and calling is not the way.
Smith, including things he never intended to be revealed.
You know how old they are? About 12, 13. You can see a wine glass on her ass.
At Donald Smith's trial for the kidnapping, rape, and murder of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle, emotions ran high, including with jurors crying. In one of the most dramatic moments, when Dr. Valerie Rao, the medical examiner, took the stand, even she broke down.
Yes, so what we do is, I'm sorry, I have to take a break. Can I just have like 5 minutes?
Do you want a 5-minute break?
Just testament to the brutal nature of this crime. It's an 8-year-old. Anybody's sympathetic, empathetic, compassionate about a child. But here this medical examiner is having to testify as to all the gruesome details and how horrific, and probably the worst the medical examiner's ever seen in Jacksonville, Florida.
Before prosecutors finished up their case against Smith, they delivered one more blow. They played secretly taped conversations between him and another inmate in jail.
Man, when you look at this girl's ass, you're like, whoa. You know how old they are? About 12, 13. You can see a wine glass on her ass.
He's a perpetrator. This is what this man does, and he's never going to stop, in my opinion.
That's right in my alley, right there. That's my target area right there. That's what I go after. Well, you have fun with that one. Yeah, I like to go into her at Walmart.
It is unbelievable that in facing these types of charges.
Walmart. In the last 3 years, I've been to Walmart under 10 times. Fuck Walmart.
He would continue to speak so freely like that in jail. And here's the thing, it really shows that he was intending to do this, that this was something he planned to do. He is attracted to young girls and to committing violence upon them.
The jury sealed Smith's fate. It took them only 15 minutes of deliberations to come back with a finding of guilty across the board. Then it became a question of whether Smith should spend the rest of his life in prison or be put to death. We heard from various experts discussing everything from Smith's brain abnormalities to his history of himself being sexually abused, all as possible mitigating factors.
You see how he switches? You see how he trying to look mentally comatose? Fuck this dude. You see how he was had a chip on his shoulder before he got found guilty? Now he barely living. His mind is comatose now.
His imaging studies show profound atrophy. When I was looking at Mr. Smith's abnormal behavior, there were, we can say, two general categories of neurologic illness. One was a neurodegenerative disease, such as CTE, or frontotemporal dementia. And then the other was a various form of epilepsy. He has what would be called a orbitofrontal syndrome, hypersexuality, disinhibition, inability to control inappropriate impulses, poor judgment.
Hey, just so y'all know, they don't be doing this shit with niggas, man. They don't be doing this shit. You see all this? You see all this shit they be doing to the rest of like this motherfucker. So what's the psychological thing? So somebody selling drugs without doing violent crimes to feed their family. Can you break the mental that down? No, you give them 20, 30 years. You give them 20, 30 years. This motherfucker killed the 8-year-old, and you're basically giving him a pass to see the free world again.
Recidivism, saying he can't control any impulses, that's too strong. I'm unable to say that. It's a balance thing.
Just because somebody has had mental health problems or even neurological problems, it doesn't mean that they do not appreciate the severity or the consequences of their actions.
But what we didn't predict was the testimony of a woman who says Smith tried to kidnap her when she was 13.
He told me to get the in the pan.
Did the defendant chase after you in that van?
He did.
I was horrified. That kind of terror for anyone, much less a 13-year-old girl, I can imagine.
That lady's a middle-aged lady. She's telling about the same dude who tried to kidnap her at 13.
A trauma?
I was slipping, and I was so afraid I was gonna fall out and he was gonna find me. He said, I know you're in there, you little bitch, and I'm gonna find you.
It's so similar, and it was so long ago. And that's what's such a problem. And it really speaks to gaps in the criminal justice system. It speaks to what could we have done. It should never have taken this long.
Once again, the jury sided with the government and recommended death, with Judge Mallory Cooper ultimately imposing the sentence.
Oh, good.
But, no, it's not justice. The legal system works the way it works. But he's been living for 5 years after the death of my daughter. And he's going to be living until the death penalty is either done or whatever.
Speak that shit up.
That's not justice. She didn't get that option to live for many years.
I thought my man was I was getting so pissed. I thought my man was getting out. I was going to be so pissed.
You would think this would be the end of Donald Smith's story. It isn't.
Oh no. Is that my snack?
Hi, I'm Dan Abrams. In the exploding legal and true crime genre, Law and Crime is the only network that has it all.
Good evening and welcome. This is a complicated case.
Don't really jump to conclusions.
Welcome to Prime Crime Tonight. Another day of drama between both sides.
From multiple live trials daily to original and compelling programming, the Law and Crime Network is everywhere, and we invite you inside the jury box. This is Law and Crime.
Think all court shows are the same?
We're talking about your father. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Think again. Judge Caprio rules with common sense.
I was having contractions. I was rushing to the hospital.
Inspector Quinn, what does justice demand? Jail?
And compassion.
I'm going to take the circumstances into consideration.
The best court experience I've had.
Clearly, Judge, he's been in a court before.
Get caught in Providence.
After Donald Smith was convicted of the brutal rape and murder of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle and sentenced to death, the world learned about another side of the killer. Recorded jailhouse conversations between Smith and his mom came out.
This is way bigger than anything. It's way bigger than Anthony. Way bigger. There's people out there that you would think wouldn't have, they don't have a damn clue about anything that's going on right around, right beside them, and they know me well.
What's disturbing is how involved and excited he was about the attention that he was getting. And so we can see this collateral almost benefit that he is getting from this.
Smith actually denies being a child molester.
I don't view children as sexual objects.
That is bizarre. Obviously, that is laced with complete dishonesty, but it might just have been something that he was telling his mom, or that he doesn't want to be perceived that way in jail, because child molesters in jail, of course, are exposed to a lot more violence by fellow inmates, and they also are not given a lot of priority by the jailers.
In one of the most shocking admissions, he suggests that as a registered sex offender, he had no choice but to kill Cherish when she followed him.
I told Harry, he says, man, he says, what she got in your van? He says, all I knew was, you gotta go. You have to go. I don't care how, you gotta go.
Blaming the victim, I think, is how he rationalizes in his sick brain how it's okay and why it's okay. Oh, it wasn't my fault. It was her fault. She made me do it, this little 8-year-old girl, and I'm a sex offender, and it's her fault, not mine. I think that's a sick way of rationalizing it.
Then Smith appears to strategize a mental health defense, even asking his mom for a copy of a manual on psychiatric disorders.
That's how manipulative he is, that he's manipulating his mother to get these things so that he can do the best he can to get out of jail.
At the time of this taping, Donald Smith's defense team has appealed this case to the Florida Supreme Court, arguing he's entitled to a new trial.
See, I never predict whether or not someone's going to get a new trial because you never know. One of the grounds, for instance, is change of venue. And they say there should have been a change of venue because it is true, this was all over the news. All of Florida was talking about it. They argue that means potentially jurors could have been affected and biased. The prosecution's response to that is, listen, you can ask for a change of venue, but that's already been discussed, that's already been decided, and none of the legal grounds for a change of venue were met.
One of the grounds for a new trial that the defendant is trying to make is the emotional testimony by the medical examiner. And I don't think that that in and of itself would be enough for a new trial, because we have so many other bases for the jury to have decided for guilt. It wasn't simply what the medical examiner was saying. And also, medical examiners are human beings. They're allowed to emote as long as it's done appropriately within the context of their testimony, and here the medical examiner even asked for a break to be able to compose herself. So I do not think that that ground would be sufficient for him to get a new trial.
The reality is he is going to be brutal with any victim. If he were out, I think he'd have more.
At the end of the day, though, this case has always been about the loss of an innocent young girl.
She was, wow. It's hard to explain it. You'd never see her unhappy. She was never miserable. She never had any signs of anything. She was just smiling, just the biggest smile on her face every time you seen her. And I know if you talk to people in Jacksonville, they'll tell you the same thing. To have an 8-year-old is be taken out like this, it's just unreal. I just hope they remember her smiling face and the fact that she had a good life ahead of her and would have probably been very successful at something. But we'll never know now.
Donald Smith ended up in the one place that he'd been trying to avoid for years, rotting away behind bars, waiting to die. This is really one of the hardest stories to cover. It's one that just stays with you. But when I look back on it, I don't focus so much on him. Instead, I like to think about Cherish. Because even though she's not here, this is a girl that had an impact on so many, and she always will. That's all we have for you on Prime Crime. Leave us your comments on Twitter and Instagram with the hashtag PrimeCrime. As always, thank you for joining us, and until next time, be safe.
All right, people, there's really no wrap up this piece of shit. It's supposed to be dead already. We're gonna have a party the day he dies. We're gonna throw a Sherlock Homeboy party, but I hope it's soon. These motherfuckers be tripping. All right, appreciate it, homies. I'm out.
What up, people? Another dumb video of the book. That stupid shit. This is supposed to be my commercial. Check out my book, The Edict of Marlawn, available everywhere you buy books. If you get my book from me, The Edict of Marlawn, from the merch store, it's 25% cheaper and it's always signed. Thanks for your support, and this channel sucks ass. Snow. It's beautiful people. Snow, we have snow. We have snow. Welcome to the murder mystery.